Hey there girls, and welcome back to Let's Play Tales of the Abyss Blind. I know that most of you actually aren't girls, but I've been saying hey there guys for like over 100 videos. And I do have some girls that watch this, so I didn't want to leave them out. So, yep, we have gotten back out of the under area, and we finished beating up Reiner, or actually putting Reiner to sleep, beating up everyone that wasn't Reiner. Now we just have to get out of here and put everyone in the Albior because we got the Flight Stone back.
Before we do that, I have a proposal.
No.
What is it? Kimlaska, Malkuth, and Doth can agree to the land-lowering operation.
That's not really a proposal, that's a statement.
But Macedonia is an autonomous state, not a country.
They're being left out.
I know they wouldn't normally have this right, but could we let Astor participate?
Yeah, it was quick and informal, but he was the first to approve of the plan. I don't see any problem with that.
Then let's go to Macedonia first. We'll have Noel take the other heads of state on to Yulia City in the meantime.
Yeah, that way we won't waste any time.
Thank you, everyone.
Well, we're not doing that. Thank you all for suggesting my suggestion. Don't worry about it. Besides, the refugees from St. Bina are in Macedonia too. They should talk about their experience. Yes, I'm sure it'd be better for both sides heard about the lowering from one who has survived it. Once the outer lands are lowered, everyone will have to live in the Krivoth after all. Yeah, exactly. And Astor deserves to hear about our plans as well. True. But yes, we are not going to Astor. What we are going to do is we are going to get into the newly restored Albior and head to that ice place whose I've now forgotten its name. I know we don't have to because we kind of circumvented Dist, but I need to go there anyway. Yeah, right up here. Oh, interesting. I'm not exactly sure why I would ever want to do that. Okay, so apparently it can't land anymore? It has to get down into the water? And then dock somewhere? That's odd. Well, obviously something's going on.
An Oracle Knight that used to live in Ketterberg? I can look in the records. What was this person's name?
Gelda Nebilem.
Poor Luke.
Professor Nebilem?
My, did you know her?
Professor Nebilem opened a private school here after leaving the Order. I studied under her, as did my brother.
Colonel, you did know her, didn't you?
And you knew too, Luke. That's why you were acting so strangely.
I don't know her.
Don't blame Luke. I told him to keep it a secret. Emperor Peony aside, sharing a classroom with Dist is one of my life's less laudable moments.
Oh, Dist went there too. That must be where the rivalry started.
Dist aside, Emperor Peony studied under her as well?
The Emperor was confined to his mansion, but he would sneak out and just sit in on the class.
Some emperor he is.
So, did this Professor Nebilem leave anything behind?
I've heard that the Malkuth Army's intelligence division collected all of her documents some time ago.
The Malkuth army? Why?
What's the problem? Jade just has to run in there and ask.
I doubt it'll be that easy. Intelligence divisions are usually independent from the rest of the army.
Wait, so the intelligence division has nothing to do with Jade, even though Jade's like their star pupil?
Well, I suppose we'll just have to ask the Emperor for assistance.
Huh, okay. Well, next stop is oh, Kettlebur, that's what this place is called. But next stop will be Grand Chokmah. So I will see you guys there. Man, you suck, Dist. I totally came in, got what I needed, and now I'm leaving. Worst trap ever. Hey, guys. We're in Emperor Peony's bedroom. Why does Emperor Peony sleep with all of these things? What is going on? I am confused and concerned.
Well, this is a surprise. Did you come to visit my rapigs? Adorable, aren't they?
We'll save your majesty's rapigs for another time. Guy, if you would explain.
Me? Why do I always have to explain things?
Well, don't worry, you get a fade to black explanation anyway.
Professor Nebilem, huh? My dad was still on the throne then, so I don't know much about it. Anyway, I'll get the intelligence division to submit the information. I'll have it sent to your office, Jade.
Awesome, thank you.
Do you hear something?
Yes. This sounds like phonon interference.
Now that you mention it,
I don't hear anything. What's going on?
It's the first and sixth phonons.
That's odd. It's coming from somewhere in this room.
Maybe it's a phonon bomb.
Hey, that's not funny.
Come on, let's look for it.
This is it. The sound is coming from this sword.
It
Okay.
looks like it's reacting to the shadow sword we have. Tyr, would you use a phonic seal on it?
So we got another thing.
What is this sword, Your Majesty?
Old McGovern left it behind when he retired from the army.
Oh yeah, we met him. That's Epic Beard Man.
I collect weapons, so he left it here for me.
Jade, do you think this is one of the planetary phonic art catalysts?
I presume so, but to call this mess a collection?
Did you say something?
Not at all. Incidentally, would it be possible to borrow this sword?
I suppose that if those three cute girls begged a little...
Okay. Princess Natalia does not beg.
That's a fine case of sexual harassment.
Okay, then you guys do it too. Go ahead, Luke.
Me? Please lend us the sword.
Next.
With all due respect, we would like to borrow the sword.
Next.
Emperor Peony, you're so handsome. Can we please borrow this sword? Pretty please, with sugar on top.
Great. Great. Just wait until you're 6 years older and I'll date you anytime.
Whoa, he sure changed fast.
Please lend us the sword.
Oh, that icy smile. Yeah.
Me too?
Violent thoughts.
Your Majesty, would you please allow us to borrow the sword?
Oh, that hint of naivete. Yes.
Your Majesty.
Shut up. Don't beg. I'll puke.
Now, Your Majesty. Please allow me to offer my most sincere request.
Nope. Leave.
How unfortunate. We'll be taking the sword then.
The Lost Celesti. Are these actually weapons I can use? Yeah, but it's a lot weaker than what I already have. And that Lost Celesti, just looking at it. Yep. I'm guessing these are plot items then. Items useful for plots. So they said they're going to have the information sent to Jade's office. So that's our next stop. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to fight out. I mean, Jade's office is right bloody here. How... You guys need to see some of this game. Otherwise, it's just going to be a collection of very, very snippy episodes of, oh, plot point, plot point, plot point. And you deserve to see. Plus, look, freaking Grand Chopa is gorgeous. I want to live here. Of all the places I have seen in Tales of the Abyss, if I was going to live in one of them, I would live in St. Bina. Wow. How about Grand Chokma? It's the place I'm talking about right now. Frankly, of all the places I've seen in any game ever, I might live in Grand Chokma. This place is gorgeous. Oh, did I find it already? Sesamon? Is something troubling you, sir? It's you! You always show up the perfect time, as if you calculated it. I don't quite understand, but I'll take it as a compliment. At any rate, I want to borrow your brain for a bit. If you don't want... no, I'll answer a question, but my brain stays in my head. Certainly. This sort of thing isn't really McGovern's specialty, but I'm sure you can handle it. Take a look at this. An ancient scroll. And this is... The impact of the Outer Land's descent on the Quafarth exposed the land strata north of Grand Chokmah. This was found there. It's an ancient Hispanian. It appears to be a sonnet, but it's meaningless and poorly written. What's it say? I'll read it aloud. The paradise is disturbed, and despair doth enshroud the world. Why doth the people become as beasts and bathe in blood? The power is naught but a weapon. To one of wisdom I entrust my 3 powers, and declare them forbidden verse. The cluster of ice that doth shine like silver sleeps at the base of soil. It is the universal principle that sparkles in the desert, the great power that doth sleep at the foot of the frozen mountain. It is the embrace of the heartless silver that doth carve the barren wilds. The sword of judgment is the wedge, and in the tides of the southern sea, the rainbow of the swamp doth illuminate he who seeketh knowledge, and shines down the 7-colored light upon the mountain path. Okay, this is not nothing, Jade, you are wrong. Heaven's wrath does fall upon the land of the children of divinity. Innumerable are the stars that shake the surface of the shallow river. Upon the island of spiritual mystery, bow down before heaven's power. I understood a lot of words of that, but I can't... There's a frozen mountain. There are places on Earth, or on the world. But photons are radiating out from the scroll. If we are able to break the code, or whatever it is, I suspect I uncover some sort of sealed power. I see. Yes, this is definitely Field Marshal McGovern's area of expertise. Do you think you could take on the task of deciphering this for me? Understood. Just in case, I'll leave a copy in my room. So, it looks like I'm branching out and finding all sorts of side quests. Which is good. This game has been very straightforward so far, which is not bad. I do not mind a game being straightforward, but I am glad to be able to do a few more things rather than just, you know, like slavishly follow the plot.
Colonel, some documents have been delivered from the Intelligence Division.
Woohoo!
Thank you. Now, let's see.
What do they say?
There's information on the professor's life, the incantation for the planetary phonic art, and a map.
A map?
A map?
Yes. This looks like Mount Ronil.
Well, hi, Peony.
It seems there's a phonic glyph beyond the mountain which reacts to the catalysts.
Now that you mention it, Professor Nebilem did go to Mount Ronil a lot, didn't she?
Whoa! What's the Emperor doing here?
Well, it's his city. He can kind of go where he wants.
His Majesty pays unannounced visits to the Colonel's office frequently.
Too much information. More information than I really need.
Well, that explains that.
I wondered about that the first time I was in
Shall
here.
we head for Mount Ronil?
Not yet. It would probably be best to wait until we have all of the catalysts. By the way, Your Majesty, it seems that there are quite a few sections missing from these documents.
Apparently somebody took them without anyone's knowledge.
Dist?
Probably.
Does it say anything about where the rest of the catalysts are?
Unfortunately, no. Only that they came in pairs, and that the McGovern family had one.
Came in pairs. So because I found Nebilem, I was able to find guys.
I guess we'll just have to find them the hard way.
Do they react to me? Supposedly Jade had that other thing put in his office as well. But I don't see it anywhere. For weapons that are supposed to be catalysts for the planetary phonic art, they don't seem very well cared for. Probably because no one knows they are in fact the catalysts. Yeah, imagine you would use a phonic art by gathering all these weapons together. That's a good point. But if Van learns of them, we could be in trouble. There are still some catalysts we haven't found. We should find them fast. Well, I'd love to, lady. Oh, there it is. That's where I get the scroll. Okay, so does this have anything to do with that? Cluster of ice that shone like silver sleeps at the base of the soil. For the frozen mountain. Did you just tell Jade that this door was to his office? Okay, nothing else to do in here. I've kind of lost where I'm supposed to be going now. TBQH. Well, logically, actually this has nothing to do with logic, but metagamingly, any of these, you know, phonic weapons tend to be just laying around at random places, but probably in different random places. So I found one in Ketterberg, I believe. No, I didn't. I found it somewhere kind of random, just like was stuck inside a monster. I found one here in Grand Chokmah. So I'm going to just start looking around trying to find these things. My next stop is going to be Batical, because, you know, I mean, just playing the odds, someone in Batical will probably have found one of these things. So I will see you there. Yeah, I did wait a little bit before I signed out, but I just wanted to let you guys see this place again. Oh, hey guys. The Colosseum is working. Combat tournament. Oh, Luke, you know what a combat tournament is. The whole manor worked together to keep it a secret. We figured if Luke learned about it, he'd make it wine to join in. I was partner to that deception as well. I'm not that immature. Oh, really? This country's combat tournament. Oh, that's it. This country's combat tournament is famous. I always had a hard time with Emperor Peony saying, I want to see it as well. I thought they might not be able to hold it in this time, but the war's over and all. Using spectacles of this nature to distract the populace as temporary ease to the fear and discontent is a favorite trick of governments. You don't have to describe it like that. Oh, my apologies. Huh. So this feels like something I shouldn't be doing yet. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and save before I go and get slammed here. Chosen team of 4 members fights a series of consecutive battles according to a selected level. Choose level will have to participate. During battle, you're forbidden from using items or changing your equipment. Sure, we'll try it. Okay, you know what? We're gonna try this thing. I feel like this is something that you can't actually do until, like, towards the end of the game. Here we go. Sylvana. Led by Guy. Hey there, everyone.
Be careful, they're strong.
Want to see how strong I am? Oh, noble conflagration! Incinerate all! Racing Phoenix!
Yeah, definitely not my best idea. I'm not even getting any of these guys down. Alright, there was one. Oh yeah, I can't use items. Yeah, I'm getting slammed. Dang it. Dang it! Jeez, how many overlimits does this guy freaking have?
Hey, think before you use your art. We really had no choice.
Whew. That was only round one. This is not going to go well for me, guys. How many battles are there? And I should have cooked something.
Looks like we're still okay.
Yeah, this is over. So, sorry about that, guys. Wow. I need way better cooking. I can see why people have been yelling at me to cook. Is there a way I can just kill myself quickly? Well, I mean, I guess they're doing a pretty good job. Filthy hand? Dang it, I wanted to get her over, but oh well, couldn't. Okay, so definitely need more stuff before I do that. Lesson learned. Yeah, I definitely need to be a little stronger for that. You seem to be doing pretty well. Yes, I made good progress in removing the fawn slot seal. So what does it feel like anyway with that fawn slot seal on you? Huh. I suppose it's like being forced to walk underwater with weights attached to your body. So basically you feel heavy. I had thought a simple example would be more explanatory, but yes. But that Largo, or whatever he was, it's too bad he got you with that. Too bad? Interesting choice of words. I thought the situation was a result of a certain young noble getting himself captured. If you're so interested, why don't I put a phone slot seal on you? Don't waste the whole country's budget on me. Don't concern yourself with that. I'm sure Emperor Peony will approve. Soon you, too, will be able to enjoy the feeling of underwater. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, it's my fault. Anything but that, okay? So yeah, back to what I'm actually supposed to be doing rather than wasting time out there. One thing I would like to know is how many rounds are there. I know I need to cook more in order to do that, but I also probably need to be a lot stronger. Because strength is good. That's one thing I've never quite understood. I mean, it's one of those things that I'll be able to come back and do this at some point. But, by the same token, by the time I'm strong enough to do the Colosseum, I'm probably just about strong enough to beat the game. So the items I get will not actually be all that helpful. But oh well. I will start, resume searching for the weapons of power. By the way, Guy, you're not being a burden on everyone in battle, are you? I wonder. It's a whole group of strong fighters. If you have the opportunity, go visit an old man named G, who lives in the Zhao Desert to the east. If you tell him Paris sent you, he should be able to teach you something useful about the sword. Okay. Interesting. Not really what I was looking for. I'm in Duke Faber's manor because I figured, hey, this is where the game started, and this is certainly a wealthy and influential family. Maybe they'll have one of those weapons. Haven't found it yet, but that was good to know. Now we're going to check Natalia's chambers, because darn it, surely she had an epic weapon that, like, all time. Your Highness, may I help you? What is it, dear? What? Nothing. I know. I bet Tyr looked at the maid uniform and thought, it's so cute, or something. My, really? You should have said something. You, help her change into a maid uniform. What? Wait. Yes, Your Highness. This way, ma'am. But I... What? Wow, it looks nice on you. There you are. They've got an emergency. Come help. What is it? Secretary of the Interior, Alpine, forgot the royal seal somewhere in the castle. You two, hurry and look for it, and don't let me hear any of the court hear about it. Please don't tell Princess Natalia about this. I know, we'll keep it a secret. I won't! Losing the royal seal is a major problem. I'll help look for it. Thank you. Wait, I will? Hi, kitty! A cat. Come here, kitty. Ow. Okay. Kitties, where are you? I need you. Is that the royal seal in your mouth? Thank goodness. You found it for us, didn't you? You're a good kitty. No. Oh, you're the one who found the royal seal? Thank you. Where was it? A cat had it. Oh man, I'm doing her voice all wrong. A cat had it in its mouth. A cat? Are you certain? Yes? I suppose that's alright then. Well, no it isn't, but... Oh well, allow me to grant you a reward. Have we met somewhere before? You're probably thinking of someone else. Please excuse me. Get the reward. My, you were gone a long time. You never came back, so we started looking for you. I'm sorry. There was such a cute cat. A cat? There shouldn't be any cats in the castle. Really? Perhaps a stray wandered in then. Into the castle? I doubt that could happen. By the way, there seemed to be a rather large commotion inside the castle. Who knows? Anyway, I'm sorry to keep you all waiting. Let's go. Go? Dressed like that? Oh. My, you must really like it. I'll give it to you, dear. Wow, I'm doing so bad on voices, though. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. So what is up with the cat that's not really a cat? No, don't read it. So there's a bunch of books in here. King, why don't you collect the weapons? I need some weapons. I do have to admit that was not a complete accident. I did actually know that was there. Someone told me in the last episode. And for the most part, things like that, I don't really mind being spoiled, to be quite honest. You know? Again, don't spoil something before I get to the area where it's possible. But saying, hey, you can go back and do this. You should, well, yeah, go for that. So, no problem. Last thing is I will check the court. See if there's going to be a random weapon there. And then I'll probably end the episode. Because I have not been able to find any more weapons so far. Move! But I do feel like I definitely want to get... They said there were 6, right? Yeah, one for each character. I do want to get all 6. I've only got Luke and Guy so far. And no random scenes in here. So that answers that. Real quick, what does the synopsis actually say right now? So yeah, this is... The synopsis will never tell me what I'm doing side quest wise. So there's no clues about where these are, except I just have to go around and find them. Which is apparently more difficult than I had surmised. Because I felt sure one would be in, you know, the capital. Batical. But anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. I will see you tomorrow. Well, no, I won't. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Wednesday's my day off. I will see you Thursday, where we continue the hunt for these weapons. And definitely find some, I'm sure, because I'm just going to look until I find some and be like, hey, I found one. Woo! Thanks for tuning in, guys.